What if I told you that one bullet fired in a small European city started a war so massive it engulfed the entire globe? A war that changed the map of the world, ended empires, and planted the seeds of another, even deadlier conflict. Welcome to the story of World War I, the Great War. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll understand not just how it happened, but why its impact still echoes today. It all began on June 28, 1914, when Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was assassinated in Sarajevo by a Bosnian Serb nationalist named Gavrilo Princip. But don't be fooled, this was just the start. Europe was already a powder keg. Let's break it down. Nationalism. Countries like Germany, France, and Britain were overflowing with patriotic pride and ethnic tension. Imperialism. The European powers were fiercely competing for colonies around the world. Militarism. Massive military buildups and arms races created a hair-trigger environment. Alliances. Europe was divided into two major camps, the Allied powers, France, Russia, Britain, and later the US. The Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, and Bulgaria. After the assassination, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. Russia backed Serbia. Germany backed Austria-Hungary. Within weeks, most of Europe was at war. The war lasted 4 years from 1914 to 1918. It wasn't quick. It wasn't glorious. It was brutal trench warfare, with soldiers facing mud, disease, machine guns, and poison gas on the Western Front. Stretching across France and Belgium, trenches became the symbol of stalemate and slaughter. Battles like the Somme and Verdun killed millions for just a few miles of land. On the Eastern Front, Germany and Austria-Hungary fought massive battles against Russia. Meanwhile, new fronts opened in Africa, the Middle East, and the seas. Technology changed everything. Tanks, airplanes, submarines, and chemical weapons made warfare more deadly than ever before. So, who benefited and who lost? Beneficiaries. The United States joined the war in 1917, helping to tip the balance. It emerged as a global power with a booming economy. Britain and France technically won, but they were exhausted, heavily in debt, and politically unstable. The losers, Germany, suffered the worst. After surrendering in 1918, it was blamed for the war in the Treaty of Versailles and faced harsh penalties, loss of territory, military restrictions, and massive reparations. Austria-Hungary and the Ottoman Empire completely collapsed. Disappearing from the map, Russia withdrew early in 1917 due to the Russian Revolution, which led to the rise of the Soviet Union. Most tragically, over 16 million people died, soldiers and civilians alike. The war officially ended on November 11, 1918, when an armistice, a ceasefire, was signed between Germany and the Allies. The peace was formalized with the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, but it was a peace built on punishment rather than reconciliation. Germany was humiliated. The treaty sowed resentment that directly contributed to the rise of Adolf Hitler and World War II just 20 years later. So, in a way, World War I never truly ended. It just paused. World War I reshaped the world, redrew borders, collapsed empires, and set the stage for the modern era. It wasn't just a European war. It was a global disaster, but its lessons are still relevant. How nationalism, unchecked alliances, and political failure can lead to catastrophe. So, what do you think? Could something like World War I ever happen again? Or have we truly learned from history? Comment below and let us know your thoughts. If you found this video informative, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories from history, and share this video with anyone who wants to understand the world we live in. Thanks for watching, and remember, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. See you in the next video.